Marked by mass demonstrations and sporadic violence, Thailand's political landscape often looks more like a battleground. The current frontline Sunday's general election. Supporters of the major opposition party are refusing to vote, their leaders refusing to stand as candidates. It's not the people's election, says this monk, who leads one of the anti-government factions. This is an election of the few. It's one-sided. How can you call this a democratic election when people are out protesting in the streets? A general election wasn't due in Thailand until 2015. This election, called in an attempt to stop anti-government protests that turned bitter and violent last November. But the protesters say an election won't solve the problem. They want the Prime Minister to go and, as they say, to cleanse Thai politics of corruption. Yingluck Shinawatra, an embattled Prime Minister, refusing to step down, insisting she is protecting democracy. An election and letting the people vote for whom they want in Parliament is the only option, she says.
We want to protect Thailand's democratic system. We won't let those anti-election people disrupt those who want to vote. They shouldn't be deprived from voting.
But it's Yingluck and the Shinawatra family name that is the divisive issue in Thai politics. Supporters of their Per-Thai party, known as the Red Shirts, took to the streets in 2010 when the Democrat Party took power without a majority vote. The military was sent in to clear the protesters. Clashes and chaos famously led to the burning down of a shopping mall in the city centre. Now it's the Democrats and the anti-Thaksin factions turn to protest. It was an amnesty bill proposed by the current government that could have seen the return of Yingluck's brother, former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra, that sparked the protests in November. He was ousted in a coup in 2006 and convicted in absentia of corruption charges in 2008. The move prompted every Democrat Party MP to resign in December and former Deputy Prime Minister Suthep Thaugsuban to lead thousands of protesters onto the streets. In January, he launched the Bangkok shutdown protest in an attempt to bring the capital to a grinding halt. The crowds have diminished significantly over the weeks, with candidates refusing to stand, others blocked from registering, and voters being stopped from or encouraged not to vote. This election will neither be definitive nor end Thailand's drawn-out political deadlock. Simon Morsin, CNN, Bangkok, Thailand.